Ever since I was a little kid, I've had a lot of bumps on my road to education. Second grade is when a lot of my trouble started. One of the teachers, she dissed me and said I couldn't read in front of the whole class, and everybody was laughing, hysterical of course, on the rug. It was just kind of embarrassing. I started getting into a lot of fights because of that, and then got into middle school, started getting into a lot of trouble, getting into a lot of fights, talking to girls. Just in the Bronx, you grow up fast. You grow up faster than the average person. So you watch those movies on Disney Channel about high school. That's not high school, that's middle school for me. I got kicked out of the last high school that I was in for bringing a bong into school. Big mistake.
I ain't gonna front, he came at me and then I thought he was trying to come at me, so I picked up my pants. So he's like, oh, you picked up.
Now that I'm a young adult, newly 18, I find myself pondering all the things that distract me and a lot of other people my age from staying in school.
You smoke it and you get high and then you don't hallucinate.
It's true, you really don't. Certain distractions are all in your environment and where you happen to reside. Oh, are you passing this? Sometimes this is why I can't even make it to school. Constantly hitting this shit up. And I have resided in a bunch of different cribs. It all goes when you don't pay your rent. When you don't pay your rent, you get evicted, you get sent to a shelter. When you're in the shelter, you like to crash with other people for some reason. Nobody likes to be in a shelter, so I lived in Vice, I've lived in Bailey, I've lived in Gun Hill, I've lived in Bronx River, 161 for a little while, in McKinley Projects, I lived in Edenwald Projects, Fort Independence Projects, Marble Hill Projects. You name a projects, I've probably lived there. This is my building. Right now, I basically live in two places. With my mom here on Bailey, the west side of the Bronx.
It's not on, it's not on. I'm naked and everything. It's not on.
She keeps my head high and drops compliments like bad habits.
Yes, hi. How you doing, sweetie pie?
She's always looking out for my best interests, and no matter what I do wrong, she'll defend me. Yeah, do you love me?
Of course I love you. You're my son, regardless.
But even so, I usually gravitate back to Crow somehow, on the east side, where my stepfather lives, along with just about everybody else in my gigantic family. It's a 90-minute bus ride and I hate it, but it's worth it because I'm in love with the whole block. Dominic! Everybody shows you so much attention, so much love. When you go there, you're the center of attention. Everybody loves you. Even if they don't like you, they still love you. It's just a tightness that everybody has. And then I love all the kids.
Whatever major.
Fall back, little nigga.
Whatever major loser.
That's some girl stuff right there. I like how everybody's so hood on that block, but when a kid walks by, you'll see them pick up the kid and go, ooh, squeeze, 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 like the most toughest dudes on the block. You see the whole soft side, you see them just melt right away. I love the block, I love the idea of the block. Everybody on Crows knows me and likes me. You've got fathers, cousins, best friends, in-laws, ex-girlfriends, ex-friends, nephews, nieces, aunts, uncles, and crackheads all in one big bowl of soup.
Singer is gonna be Mr. Hollywood, okay.
Sunshine.
Okay.
It's magnetic. Once you show up, it's really hard to leave. So I'll go there, I'll say, okay, I gotta type this essay in my father's house. The only computer I have access to. I'm gonna go type this essay. I walk in the block, hey, what you doing? How you doing? Bah, bah, bah. Yo, Trav, come across the street, light up, whatever. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, I'll finish it later tonight. That block, there's something about it that just traps you there.
Get him, Papa! Don't hit me! Why me? Police brutality!
There's a definite way of doing things on the block. Like the little kids, they can't let no other little kids hit them. Like if we find out a little kid hit them, we make sure that they hit the little kid back. Like it's just something we teach them. We teach them to defend themselves. Who the f is that? If you're a stranger, you are not stepping on anyone from the block.
Hello world.
Crows is also where my best friends hang out. All of them have dropped out of school, with pipe dreams of going back. They all want to go back to school. It's just, there's so many things that like pull them away from it. You have to have a real strong will to actually drag yourself up in the morning and actually walk to school, because you don't see no one else doing it. I wake up, sometimes I go to school, I don't see nobody up from my block. Dropping out is pretty much the norm around here. Both my brother and sister did, but my sister got an associate's degree in nursing, and my brother's kicking it in college.
I'm at BMCC right now, looking to transfer into the top colleges because I have a 3.61 GPA. Ooh. So, colleges, Ivy Leagues, out-of-state schools, California, Chicago, I'm coming to you.
So I'm not without role models, but I'm still surrounded by distractions. And you have to get people to sign up and fill out surveys as well. Right now I'm at a critical point in my life. After enrolling at CUNY Prep, I've passed my GED, and I'm thinking about going to college. But I'm not really sure where I'm gonna end up or what I'm gonna do. I don't know, I'm kind of scared of the future. It's hard to talk about things like that, but I really am scared of the next step. I'm scared of just being an adult. I'm scared of not being a kid anymore, just paying bills, getting responsibility. I don't want to be some bum out on the street. I really don't. It should be motivating me, but it's getting me scared. Cause it's coming, and it's coming quick. Give Theo a kiss.
Give Theo a kiss.
I love you. And so I better step up. Everyone's way too comfortable on this block, and I want to prove to myself and my friends and all the little kids who look up to me that if you could believe it, you could achieve it, or something corny like that. Right now though, I just gotta figure out what I believe.